Good morning, beautiful humans. This morning is November 6th, 2024, and it is the day after our 2024 election. And there was a winner, and a lot of people have a lot of feels today. So despite what your party affiliation is, despite who you were wanting to win, despite what result you were looking for, I invite you to join me for a grounding meditation to take back your power. Because more than defeated versus succeeded, more than a competition, I feel like what happened with yesterday is that we as a country gave up our power. We took it back by voting, and then we let whatever results that came out define how we get to move forward and how we get to be. So again, whatever your party affiliation, whatever result you were looking for, I invite you to join me in taking back our power and leading with love. So a lot of people, again, have a lot of feels today. And what I really want to do is really just focus on, rather than what's going on out here, come back to center. Come back to who are we? Who do we get to be moving forward, regardless of who is the president of the United States? Does that change who we get to be? Does that change how we share our light? Does that change how powerful we get to be in this space? And the answer is, I hope not. And the answer also is, if it does, and you want to shift that for yourself, you want to take back that power, let's do that. So with this meditation, let's lead with love. Let's think of the person next to us. Maybe the person next to us or the guy over there didn't see the result they wanted to see. And maybe you did. And you're noticing that the guy over there is struggling. What if, rather than stepping into a space of, well, I won, so boo-hoo for you, what if we could see somebody struggling and help lift them up? And if we're the ones who are struggling, what if, despite the fact that we feel like we're struggling, we can still look at the guy over there who's struggling and say, I'm here to lift you up. I'm here to lead with love. So let's take today to grieve if that's what you feel like doing, celebrate if that's what you feel like doing, and then take back our power and lead with love from there, and move forward from a space of, we've all got this. We all as a collective have this together, despite who won. So that being said, let's dive into our meditation. If you've worked with me before, you know that there is no wrong or right way to meditate. I like to sit with my hands up and open so that I have neurologically, this tells my body I am safe, I have nowhere to go. If you like to lie on your bed, on a couch, wherever, if you like to be reclined when you're meditating, perfect. Whatever feels good for you, let's do that. But wherever you are, get into a space where you can close your eyes, if that's an option. And if you can't close your eyes, don't close your eyes while you're driving if you want to listen to this while you're driving. If you can't close your eyes, just focus on the words. Know that all of what we're doing today is infused with Reiki. So as soon as you hear it, it gets to get activated within your body. And then moving forward, that has a little bit of oomph as you come back to the feels you might experience as we move through this meditation. So wherever you are, get comfy, close your eyes if you can, and get ready for an activated Reiki meditation. So I invite you to close your eyes, take a big deep breath, And let's settle into this space right here, right now. There's a lot going on outside of our bodies. And there are a lot of emotions likely coming up within our bodies. So let's just focus right here on this moment. Let's take whatever is outside of us, make it a tangible thing, collect it all, and let's put it up on the shelf, so to speak. And let's let that go for now. And coming back into the body, we'll let ourselves release all of those things that feel like they're coming up, they're bubbling up. Maybe we want to feel them, maybe we don't, but we're going to let ourselves feel whatever feelings are coming up for us today. And we're going to love ourselves anyway. And we're going to love ourselves for being human. And as a human, we get to feel all the feels. It's our privilege. It's our right. So rather than ignoring them or sweeping them under the rug, we're going to embrace anything that comes up for us today in this space, in this moment. So in this space, in this moment, we're going to go ahead and take a 10 count breath, breathing in for the 1 and out for the 2, etc. And as we inhale, I invite you to just breathe in positivity, hope, sparkles, rainbows, all of the good things. And as we exhale, I invite you to let go of anything that feels like it's coming up and triggering you or making you feel something that doesn't quite feel like it fits with who you're wanting to be in this moment. So let's start with the 1, breathing in with the 1. And exhale. Breathing in with the 3, which with each breath, allowing yourself to sink deeper into this meditation. Exhale for the 4. In with the 5. Out for the 6. In with the 7. Out with the 8. In with the 9. And out for the 10. And now I invite you to focus on the space just below your heart. More specifically, I invite you to focus on that space where your rib cage comes together, just at the base of your chest. This is your xiphoid process. Energetically, this is your sacral chakra. This is your solar plexus. This is your space within your body of power. So for anybody who is feeling depleted of their own power right now, as though we've given it away and we just can't right now because someone else has power over us that we don't appreciate. Or maybe we feel divided with the community. And so we feel like we don't have this supportive power backing us. Focusing on this space, this xiphoid process or solar plexus, I invite you to just notice anything that feels up, that comes up, anything that's showing up in your experience, any physical sensations, any thoughts. Anything that feels less than amazing as it comes up, I invite you to notice and observe. And there's no reason to ignore anything that's less than amazing. There's no reason to sweep it under the rug. There's no reason to say, but I'm a high vibe individual. I shouldn't be feeling this way. Instead, I invite you to embrace being human. Embrace that this gets to be our experience. And embrace that wherever you're at in this experience, you get to take the reins moving forward. You get to be the light that helps unite those around you. You get to hold the proverbial hands of those around you and continue to lift up the vibration, the frequency, and even the specific individuals within your community that are needing a little extra love. You get to start that all right here, from the solar plexus, from the heart space. We get to refill our own bodies. We get to reclaim our own personal power, and we get to be that source of power and light, so that as we move forward, we get to do it with positivity and love and personal power as we continue to move forward and build a sense of community. So let's be that light. So starting from this place, this solar plexus, I invite you to take several breaths here. And with each breath, I invite you to follow the breath through the nose, down through the back of the jaw and the neck, bringing that breath into the chest, into the lungs. And on that breath, bringing with the oxygen that you're bringing in, I invite you to bring in your personal power, your ineffability, your ability to stay strong, to be immovable, and to stay the course. Ineffability is your ability to move forward when it feels like you have no support behind you. So I invite you to continue to breathe that into the chest, into that solar plexus. And as it moves through the body, this breath of ours, it gets to activate every space that it touches. So activating our heart space, we are beings of love, with love, that can give love. Activating that solar plexus, replenishing this place with our own personal power, breathing in that personal power. I am strong. I am ineffable. No matter who is leading my country, I still get to be this solid individual right here and act in alignment with my highest self. And then allowing that breath to move down into the torso, into the body, into the belly. And the belly is our sacral chakra, our place where we get to create. So I invite you to allow that breath that you're continuing to lovingly bring into the body to activate that creative side of yourself, that creative space in your body. And I invite you to breathe in, I am a creator. I create what I want from this experience. So while something else is happening outside of my body that may affect my experience, I'm breathing in my ability to create my reality for myself. I control my perceptions. I control my perspective. And I control my day-to-day excitement, movement, how I react to other people. I get to control my actions. And then continuing to breathe in with that positivity and love-filled breath, breathing it down into the hips, into the root chakra. Allowing that breath to move from the hips and the root chakra down into the legs and the knees and the ankles. And in this entire space, from your hips down to your feet, allow that breath to activate the affirmation that I am safe. While I may feel like there are challenges moving forward, I am safe in this space. I am safe to be. I am safe to dream and to hope. I am safe to act and to continue to use my voice. I am safe to love others where they're at. I am safe to connect with those around me and with my experience as a whole. Continuing to breathe in, allowing that breath to activate each point that it hits within your body. Again, activating as it moves through your throat, activating your ability to speak, your ability to connect with your own personal truth. I continue to speak my truth. Letting that breath activate the heart space. I continue to connect with and lead with love. Letting that breath activate our solar plexus. And allowing that also to connect to the heart space. So letting that breath connect those two spaces, and then letting that breath, as it moves through the heart space, activate your ability to be powerful, to use your own personal power from a space of self-love and just love. And then with that love and that personal power, allowing that breath to move through and activate our ability to create. From a space of love, I powerfully create whatever I want for myself moving forward. I create miracles. I create hope. And moving from that space of creating our perception and our perspective, and even our reactions and emotions for ourselves, we let that breath continue to move through the body and activate within our root chakra that space that reminds us, I am safe. Knowing that I am a loving being who is powerful. I can powerfully create, and I can be safe in doing so. And additionally, I am safe to love. I am safe to stand up when I need to and use my voice. I am safe to use my wherewithal to create everything that I want for myself. And I am safe. So coming back to that solar plexus, that space just below the heart. Let's come back to center. I invite you to breathe in, I am. From this space of personal, refilled power. Breathe in, I am enough. Whatever is happening around me does not define whether or not I am enough or whether or not I deserve. And in this space, I am in fact more than enough. And let's solidify all of this personal activation by breathing into this place of personal power. I am everything. It starts with me. And I get to be the light. So I invite you to move forward with your day and your week, maybe even your year, with the knowing that you get to move forward. You get to activate that hope, that love, that connection within yourself. And then whatever is happening around you, you get to spread that to those people, situations, places outside of yourself as you expand this amazing personal power connection, this ineffability. Whatever happens out there, I still get to be in alignment with my biggest, boldest, highest, most loving self. And with that, I invite you to take in 3 deep breaths, solidifying this whole person that you've been this whole time. We're just reminding ourselves that we are whole. So breathing in with the 1 and exhale. Breathing in with the 2 and exhale. And last 1. Breathing in with the 3 and exhale. Now wherever you are, I invite you to take up your natural, normal breathing rhythm. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Come back to this space. And as you open your eyes, I invite you to do so without judgment. And know that your space has changed because you have reactivated who you are and who you get to be moving forward. Regardless of what happened, that does not define you. Regardless who is president, that also does not define you, and it doesn't define your community necessarily. What you can do is remember that you get to be the light warrior. You get to be the one who is activated, the one who gets to activate others to lead with love and to lead with personal power. And you get to make connections as you move forward. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day and week, and go make magic.